So these, I assume, are optional levels. I'm told there are 30 of them. I don't remember doing the first one, but apparently I did. Let's go and do it. Again. Apparently. Right, what do we have here? My first portal. Ah, yes. So I think we can just remove everything here and do it again. It shouldn't be a big deal. So in this one, rather than placing bridges, although it... Ah, right, there are no points to place bridges. Or my ropes. Well, my shower curtains. No, here what you do is you place the portal, blunk and blunk, and interestingly enough it shows you, it would be nice if the base game showed you this, the direction that the forklifts go through, because that was confusing me so much last time. So, down we go, out we go, and man, do you keep a lot of momentum going through there. Very easy, very simple, but we'll see how long this remains simple, because I was checking the amount of time it took me for each 20 level session on the main game. It was 2 hours for the first, 4 hours for the next, and then 8 hours for the final 20. God help us if there was a 61 to 80 session. In any case, very easy if we're just placing portals, so let's see if we can breeze through this. I'm impressed that he listened to his chat for once. You'd imagine after all the times they've been blatantly wrong, he ignored them. Listen to them about what? Is this a DLC? I don't know, Moby. I just picked up the game and it came with this. So, flip the portal is the name of this one. What could it mean? To avoid the participants of the initiative get completely stuck, we want to share the following information. The orientation of a vehicle can be changed when a portal is placed on a completely only on completely horizontal. So this is probably telling me something. This is the only completely horizontal thing, so it probably wants me to flip them over and have them drive this way. That would make a lot of sense. So in you go and out you go. But wouldn't I want you like that? Surely. There's no button to press. Hang on, did I place 2 of them there or something? I think I may have. How hard could it be? As long as we get that done and we have a very simple bridge taking them over here, this should be game, set, and match. I can't imagine why it wouldn't be. So we'll just have you come out like so. And then go chunk, chunk, chunk. I wonder if we want that. I bet the shower curtains would be better for keeping you stable. And then of course they need some way over here. I'd rather just throw them down there, but that's going to blow them up. That one of the stages was impossible. Well, I didn't listen to chat there. I listened to GLaDOS. GLaDOS speaks with a great authority. There's not some latching point here that I'm missing, is there? No, there's not. So it's going to have to be held over here. A tall order, but we can manage that. Although I almost forgot to turn these into roads. That's what you get for not playing this game for a week. How does it look? Stressful. But I'm sure it can handle it. On you go. Okay, so... I don't really understand why it came out that way when it looks like that way, but it doesn't matter. We just flip it. And there we go. I understand most concepts in this game, but the portals are the ones that keep getting me. I just don't understand the logic between around how they flip there. And that really did me in one of the later levels, but that's a nice thing about brute force. If you use enough of it, it'll always work. And we certainly used a lot of it. There we go. Early levels are always really nice and simple. I just wonder how long they'll remain early on these 30. Yo, I got around to seeing your Railway Empire playthrough. Really enjoyed it. Thanks for the fun. Oh, Railway Empire was good fun. It's a shame that it completely collapsed performance-wise, but I heard from somebody else that they did a similar thing. They completely saturated the biggest map. I assume they meant Germany. And they said they had no performance issues at all. Not even a dip in FPS. That mystified me. Well, it doesn't matter what their issues were or were not. My issues were very there and very real. Okay, what are we looking at here? They come out of here, and then there's nowhere to go, so we're going to have to portal them. How low can I put the portal? Interesting. Where do I want them to come out? Well, it would be nice if they could just come out here and go to the exit, but that's a no-go. They need to hit this button. So I assume I want them to come out here. Ooh, hit the button, and then we'll get them all orange-like. Then I need them to hit this button. Is there orange paste on that or something to speed them up? No, perhaps then we should go down this way. So they come out and hit that button, and then... well, there's no latch points here. Right, this thing it should actually give them enough speed to make it up there. Otherwise, why would they put it there on such an early level? So we'll just have it like that. And then they come out here. That's so confusing. You can actually place them on exactly the same place when what I wanted to do was double click on one of them. Then they need to go and hit this button, easy-ozy, and then out they come here. And then we'll have them just make their way easily peasily through here. Make sure all this is connected up. Of course, that isn't going to hold its own at all, which is why we need added support. And I'm not even sure this shower curtain is going to do anything. I am surprised at how stable that is. Something made by me shouldn't be that stable. Right. Test chamber is invalid. Please check the highlighted areas. Ah, so it doesn't actually like it like that. Okay, if we just long hold and grab them, we can move them up. And it doesn't like that either. I see. So it's mostly the black oval part. Well, it's entirely the black oval part. How about that then? You know, that thing looked a lot more stable earlier. I see why. When I tested it, when I tried to test it, it was paused in suspension because it said the other things were invalid. Yeah, it seemed awfully strange that it was holding together as well as it did. I should have known. Right, I wonder if it wouldn't be a whole lot better if we were brought out at a much higher point here. So I'm going to get rid of this. And we're going to move you quite a bit higher. And then we're going to have a much more structurally sound bridge. Still don't think that's going to hold particularly well. Right, we're going to raise the bottom parts up a bit so that they form a little bit of an arch. That should distribute some forces. See all the things I've learned coming into fruit. God, I'm not sure it's distributing it the way it should, but it's holding. I was also worried about the bottom bits dipping into the ass. Oh, right, I need to move you down. Down we go. There we go. Easy game for any... Oh. Wait. I'm a little unsure about how that happened. You just immediately flipped. I can only flip these if they're on a horizontal surface, but what in the world happened there? I don't know how it continues to baffle me how these things work. People were talking about it like it was the simplest thing during... Yeah, what the hell happened there? It goes in here, immediately flips upside down, and then gets stuck there. I don't understand. What needs to be changed about you? Okay, we'll put on this one first. The blue portal is turning the car around. What do you mean by turning it around? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's... Ah! Haha, that's what you mean. Right, I see, I see. I didn't realize it was upside down at that part. Right, well in that case, we do that, and we're sorted. Pure perfection. The convoy shouldn't have any difficulty with this, unless it's very tight. Oh, that's very tight. Right, this could be an issue. This is an issue. But only for one of them. So you need to be stronger. You know what strength is? Strength is adding more weight. Oh, it did not like that. But I'll tell you why it didn't like that, because this wasn't the strongest it could be. And that's a weighty convoy. Go, go, go! Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving! Yeah! Built to specification. Alright, maybe a little worrying that we're getting that destructive this early. That was only test chamber 3. Alright, cube and button. Only 2 of them. So the convoy is only going to be 2. That's weird. Right, so you deactivate that? Is that the case? Ah. Okay, so how can I influence you in any way, given what we have here? Come out, you hit that. Alright, we need to use the button then. Well, the cube, rather. So fall down here, and then I need you to probably hit this? What would that do? Not a whole lot. So instead I want you to keep this button pressed. And then... where do I want you to go? Hopefully these are just one-hit buttons. Oh, I get it. Blue ones hit once and you're okay. Right, so you can just pop out here. And then I need you to go and hit the other button, which is here. And then you just make your way to the exit. But I'm a little curious why this whole area is here. Maybe it's better that we don't go up the way and instead use the power of the portals to get you out like so. Yeah, that makes a world of sense. Is that going to hold? Splendidly. Get moving. a little less splendidly. If you were over here, it might hit there and then kind of slowly topple its way down. Oh, very nearly. What if it was over just a little bit more? Dang, that was so good as well. What's all this intended solutions? Where's the queue? Hey. Alright. Comes out a little fast for me to throw it onto here. That might be good for hitting that button, but I think the cube needs to hit this one. Perhaps it needs to come out of here. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense, does it not? Of course it does. So instead we are going to have... Right, let me think. You're coming through there, and then jump through there. Okay. Hopefully that'll work. Ah, you don't quite have the speed to do that yet. Ah, I just noticed you. That's a good way to make this take longer. Right, you're coming out of there then. We're going to have you fall here, then here, and then here, and here. Oh, that's tight. Alright, easily peasily. Good thing my alpha has noticed that. I should be in the mindset of early levels, easy solutions. Let's not try and overcomplicate things for ourselves. This one I'm a little more yeah about. This won't work for the convoy because you're going to get blocked like so. So, we need a dastardly solution for this. And actually I think it's just the same solution I had before. That cube is going to build up more speed. So if we just have that like there, surely this will be fine. Surely. What went wrong there? You fell, and then you came along here, and you were just a bit too slow. Can I speed you up in some way? Maybe if this were just a little bit higher, it wouldn't scrape the floor so much. Certainly looked a bit faster. Perhaps we can go even faster. Even faster yet? That's probably invalid. Yeah, it is. Can't think of anywhere else I can accelerate the thing. Perhaps it can come out of here. Oh. Perhaps it can come out of here, into here, and then down from here on another portal. No, these can't be hit with portal. I mean, maybe. Why not? Are you going to accept that game? No, certainly not. Alright, activate the thinker. This is the portal proficiency levels here, Shen. Comes down here, it's too fast for the second forklift. What else could one do? there's no way to interact with these things as they drive along here, except by throwing a cube at them, but I don't think that will help. Alternative idea is that the cube comes through here instead, hits that button and lands there. Would that even work the way I want it to? No. But maybe. What if you were here? That's almost really good. Let's watch that again for the timing. It hits that, but it's way too slow for something else. However, I can't drag you any lower. Want to see that fall through again. Yeah, it's that initial height that's a bit of a pain. Could I give it less initial height by dragging you over a bit? Yeah, I'm wondering if I couldn't make it go through very quickly by dropping through there as well. Come through there, and down there. It's surely worth a shot, right? Surely. Almost, but it's still not fast enough, so I don't think that's the solution. Right. Delay for the convoy causing me all sorts of grief here. What can be done? What if you made it go up in the small and fall out the bottom? That's a very good idea. A very, very good idea. Because it's going to take longer to come up through here. Then the convoy is going to just need a portal from there to there and we'll be good. So it goes very slowly and then still I still had this thing moved along from my jiggery pokery. Brilliant. I do like how strong this bridge is. Handles that no problem. Right, very good. Bring on the next. Repulsion gel. Okay, we're on repulsion gel already. I have largely rejected this before, but I don't have any points to make a bridge here. I do have them here on the other hand. How does this just play out normally? Nothing happens. So I probably have to portal you through here and then have you come out. Well, it's got to come out here, doesn't it? Ah, right, there's my portal point. What is honestly stopping us from just going through this? The direction, I suppose. But I can't do something like spin you right round, can I? No, you can only do that on truly horizontal ones. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, I see what you're playing at. I probably need to just have you come out and then bounce. I don't know if they gain height when they bounce. I said I didn't use this much earlier. Okay. Let's try that again, shall we? It doesn't appear that they do. So what I probably want is for you to drive through, hit that, bounce, and then hit into here, which will probably hit you into there, and probably work out well for me in some way. Something's just a little off about that, but I reckon the way that flips, it's going to land here and be hunky-dory. This, oh well no, actually what I just had would work fine if I redirected it. Is that gonna hold? Better. And then we just need an okay freestanding bridge here. Freestanding, right? It's going to be well supported. Hell yeah to my bridges. Yeah, it almost holds. The problem is that it's not heavy enough. Heft is stability. Now go. Bounce, bounce, thunk, redirected, sustain, and on you go. Now, handle that with 4 more forklifts, please. Quite like the fact that you're able to click on this button as it's bouncing up. I'm borderline impressed by that. Okay, hold, hold. It did not hold. Nobody survived. So we need to build a stronger bridge. I tell you what, the problem is you have too much stress on you, so we know how to strengthen points like that. We know how to strengthen points like that. I really do. Although thinking about it, maybe I should have combined these. They seem to be doing it just fine. It holds. Still hold. Ooh, no, it doesn't hold. It drinks the acid. Something to be said that maybe I should have a shape that can sustain those big brutes hitting into it. Something a bit more bouncy, something a bit more sane. Is that sane? I don't think that's sane. Well, we'll soon find out. When in doubt, more triangles, more weight. How could it go wrong? Wait, what went wrong at the end there? I feel like you weren't able to quite get out of there. I wonder if I could get rid of you and have you combined as one. Oh wow, that's feeling it. Just all that poor weight transfer. Well, we still have one getting through, but... Right, I think we need to take care of this at the source more. And build a much more gentle approach here. When I was punching in the name Bridge Constructor Portal into Twitch to tell them which game I was playing, something came up called Bridge Constructor The Walking Dead, so now I'm under the impression that there's this company that makes these bridge building games and they just grab IPs for them. I think maybe rather than grabbing IPs, they could work on their tooling a bit better. Steal a few ideas from Polybridge 2, since they clearly know what they're doing. I wonder if this is going to maybe, just maybe, give them an easier time. the very notion that this is holding might be an exaggeration. I can flip you around, it's still crunching right into there. But maybe I could use that information, because it comes down here. If I could just... I think everything that's wrong with it is just bouncing right here. I need a good angle to bring it down, wheels on the floor. That's considerably better. What if we flatten this out even more? I don't just look at every bridge idea and think, how can I use dampers here? Many of them perhaps, though. Just how strong could I make this since it wouldn't have any supports up here? Essentially all of that can go since it's not being used. Thing has to shoulder the weight of the world on it. That's not a happy piece, but we'll see how it likes this. Again, one lucky plucky forklift made it out alive. But you here are still feeling the burn, aren't you? Alright, we know how to design these to make them stronger. And heavier. One and the same, really. Oh, actually, that looks quite firm. Oh, I'm not into The Walking Dead, so the IP doesn't hold much sway with me. Although I think I read some of the graphic novels. Up to the point where the guy gets his hand chopped off, that's about as much as I remember. I was thinking about another graphic novel the other day. Crossed. Yeah, I read Crossed. Don't make a habit of reading graphic novels, so I seldom come out of it going, that was good, I'm glad I read that. Alright, this part here just needs to hold. Oh, it so nearly does. But again, we know how to strengthen these. There we go. It'll have no problem holding now. You might, though. You definitely will. You are feeling the burn. It's okay, though. You didn't need to... Oh, well, no, it did need to hold. But that's okay. We know how to strengthen this. Actually, I think if I just brought it out in general, it would be quite a bit stronger. I wonder if I could do that for you as well. Would that help you? Allows you to push some of that weight into the sidewall. Oh yeah. Done and done right. It is beyond me why they didn't do anything with the budget in this game, but we've talked about that every single session, so let's just carry on. See, 5 down. It's 1/6 of the whole thing down already. Aerial faceplates, number 6. A little surprising to me that we are building bridges. I thought the entire part of this would be nothing other than putting down the portals. I didn't think we'd have to build the bridges as well, but probably for the better. So you're going to come in through this way, and then I probably want you out to hit that, and then do the same over here. I don't know why this part is here whatsoever. Probably because the direction isn't going to work, is it? Well, that seems fine. Almost. I can't build... Well, the only bridge I can build is here, isn't it? Right, what went wrong there? You had some kind of horrible problem. Couldn't even really tell what it was. Right, so you hit that, and then from here we need you to... Well, gee, I don't know. If I can't build a bridge, I can't reasonably get you down out here. What if I gave you another portal here that just spat you out a little bit below that? Conflict? No conflict. This isn't going to work for the convoy unless the convoy is very slow, but maybe the convoy is very slow. Also, why did I think that would work? Right, I suppose we need to play this level the way it wants to be played, otherwise we can't get what we need to go through here. So what do you want me to do? Well, it obviously starts by going through this. Could I not just come out of here? Or how's that going to work out for the trucks? Nay well. We probably need to have them come out here, get smoothed, and then come out that way. Then when they come out through here, they go out like so, right into there. That's quite nice. There's a disturbing amount of "you must do this our way" in this game. I have fought my level best to do things my way. Doesn't always work out though. Is that gonna hold? I don't see why it wouldn't. So yeah, in a way this game is a lot more like Portal 2 than Portal 1. Oh, man, that bug gets me every time. Oh, but it managed to unstick, probably because the end part there was wobbly. I think that'll work against them on Convoy though. Someone's gonna get shook there, so let's just lower that. Lower the barrier to entry. Considerably higher there. And... no, that's still not high enough. You need to really have that bottom bit line up with the line there. Easy peasy. And that should be fine for the convoy, there's very little moving parts. I mean, this moves a fair bit, but I'm sure it can hold. And its flubbering around doesn't seem to impact on anything. Oh yeah, the convoy's nice and slow. Plays a game called Bridge Constructor Portal and is surprised he has to construct bridges as well as placing portals. Well, we did plenty of bridge placing, we did 60 levels of it. I thought this was just going to be portals. Not that it's much of a problem. Drowning in these achievements though. Convoy ability, principles of something something, even more convoy ability. Right, number 7, don't touch the energy pellet. Seems simple enough. Energy pellets pass through the emancipation field. So I want you there so that we can get out there. The problem is, if we just play this straight, there's probably going to be a pile up here. Or, you know, people dying, that's another thing. And you know what? I think I see the solution to this one. Right, first off, I'm going to cut down on the amount of time we need to wait on you by giving ourselves a 45-degree angle. If I can even calculate how to 45-degree. You are 45, and I need you absolutely rigid. That's kind of rigid. You're going to go down there and out there. Rate as an arrow. Excellent. And then should be a very easy case of just drive along to the end. I can even build nice freestanding support here. This is a little less nice, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh, what an easy level. Now you might reasonably think, ooh, that's too fast, but that is why we have this brilliant invention to slow our drivers down. Gonna need to keep a bit of speed here so they can make that jump, though. It's okay, they can make it. These forklifts are strong. Ta-da! Now the question is, how fast is the convoy? The answer is pretty fast, but the energy particle thing is fast as well. So just get on through. Oh, what a thing of beauty. Easily peasily. The forklift managed to shatter two of my dampeners there, but one of them held on. Beauty. We come out and immediately get shot to shreds.
Dispensing powder.
Okay.
Resting.
Interestingly, there is no way for me to build anything here. Portals, yes, but structures, no. So I suppose our friends need to immediately fall through here and then do something. But what? They're meant to get over here, meaning we need to hit that button and that button. Is that going to work? No, they don't like that. Is that going to work? Yes. So that works out nicely, and then you need to hit this one, but I could just use the... Wait, does the emancipation field destroy the block? I feel like it might. No, surely not. That block has to hit there. Why else would it be there? Logically sound as always, Jake. The emancipation field will go if we hit this. And with that, I just need to hit you somehow. But that could be easily done. If we have our yellow... Whoops, not clicking on chat here. Can have our yellow portal take us out of here. Into here. Let's just have that like so, so it starts to write everything. Even if it doesn't, they can just harmlessly fall through here and out through here over to where they need to go. Splendid. See it in action. Keep falling. That thing of... What the hell is that? My QB friend working against me. Very easy. Bring on the convoy, this will be no problem. Potential for problems here, of course. Things are going to pile up. Hopefully they all just end up falling through, and they don't end up wedging themselves like they're doing right now. Yes. Come on, everybody fall through. No... Oh, jeez, that's quite the wedging they're doing. They're good at this. Good at getting in my way. I worry that's going to stop the button from being hit, though. No, they're not quite hitting that button. But they're almost hitting that button, and they are getting through rather smoothly, so let's just pull it back a bit. Now, there is a bit of logic for having the cube itself go along and hit that button, but I'd rather not. That's better. That is exactly what the doctor ordered. Nice wee flip as well. The forklifts are hefty, but boy do they float. Right, number 9. Hasty speed does success. Doesn't appear to be anything we can do other than put you through a portal, but where do we put you out at? In the end, you're going to need to get there, but not before this button is pressed. And that thing is hit. Tell me, do you work there? No, but only because of the emancipation field. Tell me, how do you deal with this? It's not the worst, but certainly not the best. Okay, other thought is, forget this. Think about using you first. I want you out there and into there. That seems very simple. Seems too simple. I wonder if you do something else that's bad for me. Well, you disable this field. I don't know if that's good or bad. Oh, you don't disable it, you enable it. That could be a problem. Yeah, that's the hasty speed right there. Because I would want you to come down through here. I can already see the solution, but I want to see this in action. Yeah, there we go. So what we do is we just make this whole thing take longer. It's exactly the same solution as what we had before. When we had to slow down, what was it, the cube falling? Something to that effect. You hit that, and then you're just gonna come out here and win. However, I also need to slow you down. Probably by having you come over here. So, through the red, through the red, through the green, through the green go. I mean, why couldn't I just have this coming out nice and easily? This whole thing could be supported like so. Add a little bit of shower curtain, make sure there's road. Slight issue might be that it doesn't want to go up through there. Ah, well that's another slight issue. It's only a slight one though. Still works fine. Oh, good lord! Now that really was held and just spat out like bad chewing gum. There you go. Yeah, I don't know why that was so bouncy. Uh-oh. That'll be the haste part. You actually need to be quite fast moving or else. Well, in that case, what we'll do is we'll just have you be on the straight and narrow like so. Well, relatively straight and narrow. Keep that speed, we have a need for it. There we go. Easily peasily, send in the convoy. There's something that just feels so much less satisfying about these levels. I think it's because the path to victory is so rigid. Maybe I'm just not seeing the other ways of doing it though, but it seems very much a Portal 2 style, do this thing the way we want you to do it. Right. Where to here? We need to get you out here. We need to push, I assume, 2 buttons to have this thing open. Seems a little odd, doesn't it? Cube falls through here. Probably want a portal of sorts and then, I don't know, re-angle it so it comes along here. Or we just smack the thing. Hit it off that corner and then ping it over there. Okay, if it's just over to the side by 1 more. It doesn't like that. It doesn't like that either. Ah, but I do have the capacity to build a wee pinger here. And I certainly can and will build a wee pinger here. Gonna have to use the power of friction quite heavily. Of course that's not going to do it. I was never going to do it, but... Trying its best. And only the best is good enough. Okay, excellent. So with you there, I just need this thing hit as well. It's a simple toggle. Insofar as any of this can be simple. Not going to come out too much. A wee touch, but I'm sure we can orchestrate a solution here. I'm probably meant to use this cube to destroy these whatsits though. Almost certainly. Yeah, because where my driver's gonna go? Ooh, we got bouncy stuff here, so they're probably going to drive through here, off here, bounce over, and then just easily make their way down here whilst being shot to shreds. But we have one more thing here. Hey, I actually really like that. I really like that. Observe. That thing breaks. It comes down. It drags you through here. Through here. Oh, well, you can see what I was trying to do there. I was hoping it would drag you through this portal, but that was not to be. You can be certainly used as such. I don't know why people think I have the news on Frostpunk 2.
Critical error.
I don't have some amazing special relationship with the Frostpunk people. Right, well we can just bypass you entirely, can't we? If I have you here and you... I don't know if I want it there or there. Hell, maybe I could have it come even just down out here. Actually, why think of any of that? Why not just go here? And then you're gonna go and be a-okay. In fact, why even have that? Why not just immediately come out, down, and through here? I'll tell you why, because this guy is going to be alive and well. Possibly. So we just have you a little further on. A lot further on. What are the odds this thing's even going to hold? Reasonably high. Okay, let's see how this works out for us.
There you are. I don't hate you.
Well, I hate you. That almost worked out. I will actually try putting you against here.
Dispensing product. Critical error.
Almost good, and we can fix what isn't good with simple application of more road. More road that this is not going to be happy supporting. But deal with that.
There you are. Ah.
Come on, Helden. Ah. Almost able to right himself. I would probably be better served by changing the angle of this.
Acquired. Malfunctioning.
Oh yeah, especially since the cube is just coming in to dispense its own kind of justice. Alright, that'll keep us shielded from the cube and possibly give us a better angle.
Dispensing product. Critical error.
Perfect. Convoy will not like this, but it'll just have to deal. Yeah, the long play boat options are open TTDD versus Xenonauts ballistics only. Oh, I don't like this. The bridge certainly doesn't like this, but it's holding. Hell, this is one of my bridges. Built to specification. Alright. Somehow I read that as masterfully done, probably mixing up the word wastefully. Doesn't matter, we got it done pretty cheaply. Oh, and we get the wee cutscenes as well. That didn't seem very nice for them. Thank you for supporting Aperture Science's fight against families with empty mailboxes outreach program. I don't get it. Your ability to succeed, eventually and at any cost, is a monument to the indomitableness of the human spirit and the frailty of the human body. Please advance to phase 2. Clearly not talking about me. Catch-22. I don't like catch-22s. There's usually a way out of them, though. Now, we need you disabled, or else we're going to be zapped going out through there. Which means this button needs to be pressed. Survival here is needed by pressing this button. That's probably the catch-22. We have no tools to work with other than the forklift itself. It dispenses only one forklift. So we probably need to do the trick that I had done before, where we get launched out in the wrong direction. Yeah, that makes sense. Lucky for me, I'm so experienced in these matters. So you're going to go pshoo, and you're not going to hit into there. I'm going to have a wee suspended thing that's going to catch you. Let it catch you. That's going to work the way I want it to. Well, we'll soon find out. I still don't understand how it works with the direction of the forklifts going through these. People make it seem like it's the simplest thing in the world, but I'm just not getting it at all. I have this right click, but the flip only works when it's horizontal. I shouldn't have to worry too much about structural something, because we have a lot to work with here. Alright, how's this going to work out for you then? You come out, you get bounced right back. And then through you go. Now, this is the trick shot. You need to be higher. And then with that disabled, you can come out of here. And then you are going to... Ooh. How do we even get you back out there? Kind of need you going through the yellow, but we can have you go through the yellow in the correct direction, like so. Maybe you need to catch 22 of something, like forklifts. No, I like to think that's not what I'm being asked to do. I need to deny you just a little bit of speed here. Can't believe that worked. Safe, safe. And now you go the right direction and you're out of here. Very easy, very simple, very nice. It's kind of a shame that the convoy's only 3. It would be cool to see this in action with a lot more of them. Uh-oh, suddenly noticed a problem with this. Why? I think the best thing to do is actually to lower you so that you hit the ground a lot faster. Almost. Now. Actually, what is most likely needed is just this thing hitting the road here so much faster. So we'll have something like that. Something like, but not necessarily that. Good, good. Also good. That'll do it. Wonderfully managed. Come now, game. You can start bringing on the hard ones. Sequence optimization, number 12. Okay. Okay. Where do we even start? Ah, here we go. Right at the top. Oh, now this is definitely a do-it-our-way level. So, we need to hit these as swiftly as possible. So almost certainly the first one through needs to hit that. That'll keep you safe here. And then this one needs to be hit by something else. Probably that one falling through, if I had to guess. And I do have to guess. Well, this kind of makes it seem like something else should be happening. But I'm still going to do it that way. Well, that's 2 of them solved. Now you. Next one I reckon could easily be you. It's a little slow, don't you think? Yeah, I'm not sold on that. Who else could be used? You're pretty fast. Too slow though. Do we have anything more direct? Yeah, maybe this one gets slammed out at high speed, but I have a feeling speed is needed for something else like this. Look at how speedy you could be. Oh dear. Could we bring you along like so? Oh, I don't think it likes that at all. Let's have you down quite a lot. Yeah, well, what I could certainly do is build something to help bring it along a lot better. Takes care of you. Now, I don't actually think you're going to reach through that in time, even from there. So, what are we going to do? I guess this is why it's a sequence optimization. Are we too fast on any of the other ones? Almost certainly not. Might have to do you, I just need a better way of bringing you down. Just something that very swiftly brings you down to this button. I feel like there's something missing from this whole ordeal. You want you? Close, but not close enough. Very almost there though. That one almost certainly has to be that. There's no messing around there. But I wonder, could that have gone through there instead? No, almost certainly not. Goodness, every moment counts here. Build a wall up with a dark blue portal for direction. Oh, that's what I'm attempting to do. It's still a little too slow coming out of there. You hit into that slightly faster than that hits into that, so maybe I could do that. Also, it goes faster. On the way out, that is. Oh, that's good. That is really good. It just could stand to be a little bit better somehow. How? Let's see, it falls through. Something needs to be optimized here. Oh, come now, that's right there. It hits there, and... yeah. What if you weren't here at all? What if you just go whoop? Yeah, it loses too much speed on that. Okay. Undo that and just have this higher. What's it hitting that's slowing it down there? It goes nicely there, and then... right. That's just nasty. I think yellow is meant to go where the blue is. Yeah, this one is awfully premature, isn't it? I'm willing to believe that. That's why it's called an optimization. Martin. Ah, yes. Comes out at a jaunty angle. So maybe it needs to go there. Ah. Maybe even more so. Oh. This is getting nastier. Don't worry, I'll sacrifice as many Helbins as we need to find the solution. It even hit it there and didn't like it. One of those buttons that you can press down halfway. How is that a problem? How is that a problem? Ah, you keep not being on it. I would build something to keep it in place, but there's no latch point to put anything onto. Such cruelty. Okay, that does it. That does it nicely. This one now is still a touch too slow. So how can we speed you up? Right, that's actually being a problem, so let's not slow you down with that. Splendid! Right on time as well. Now, there's you and you. More so than that, there's another one over there. But you seem to be just fine, though. So how do we get to you? You need to be used, so let's bring you over here to here. A boing, and easily done. Wait, why did you blow up there? Is this too slow? It's just a moment too slow, so let's make sure that you are carefully directed onto there. Ooh! Oh, don't do that. Some of these just really don't want to keep their buttons pressed. Well, now don't want to press them at all. Right. Nuclear approach. complete dead stop brick wall. Holds it in place. Now you're the last one. Who are we not playing with here? You. Jack, completely forgot about you. You could have been used for so many other things. Still though, it matters not. You come through this portal and out here at breakneck speeds. Ah. But of course. But that's okay, we can just make a lovely sloped approach for you here. Whether or not that times well remains to be seen. Go, 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 go! Oh. Okay. Just that to hold it in place should suffice. Now I wonder, because that thing's just drifted forward. Ah, excellent. And in comes the white portal to do what exactly? You're going to be coming through here at breakneck speed, so I probably just need to have you come out and then caught onto something like so. Okay, doesn't even need that. Let's not have superfluous parts like that, and send in the convoy. Pardon me? Quit trying to push that thing off. I guess it became spring-loaded. Much better. Goodness, that was a pretty poor level, because again, it was just do things our way. Maybe that's a trap you fall into when you create puzzle games. I wouldn't know. Backwards. What could they mean by that? We're going to ride off of here, probably ramp up a bit, and then bounce backwards through here. Probably to hit this thing. But maybe we'll be going so far backwards that we can actually come out the other end. Because it looks like we need to hit both of them. But let's see just how fast we end up going here. It's also probably going to take a bit of finesse to make this work the way I want it to, but... Boom. For tops, I'm going to have to. Well, I can use the power of friction here. You gonna hold? Yeah, in a manner of speaking. Okay, friction isn't helping me here. It normally plays so nicely, but instead I guess I'll go over the top. Alright, how do you like that? How fast do you go? Okay, I need you ramped up considerably from that. Boing. Okay, now that's pretty good. Except I can see you falling apart, so we'll just add a bit of support here. Okay, I need to just have you smack bang here with the portal. And then let's see just how far you go. Well, you missed that for starters. And that's as low as I can have you, so what does that mean? Does that mean I want you a bit higher? Okay, that's pretty good. And then I still want you going backwards. And then with any luck, you're going to fall off here. We'll see just how fast we can get it. Go, 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 go! Easy. Incredibly easy. However, I bet we can make it even easier. Depending on how fast the convoy is, I need to make this much more rigid. Right, if you come out to about here, that means I can actually put you in here. And then just have you gently and safely make your way across this bridge I'm making you. How you like that? Yeah, I need to make this much more rigid, but that's okay, I can and will. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Ah! I just don't understand how the flipping works. Still though, if you do that, we can still... Wait, what? There's been an error here. An error in somebody, but not me's judgment. Tell you what though, we can probably just make you go really fast. And just blast you out there. That's probably the intended solution as well. Odds of convoy succeeding here? Grim. Go. Not least of all because this bouncing is going to change how they go through that portal. Or even if they go through that portal. Oh, well... 3 out of 5 rounds up. It's 2 against 1, Helden. We're going to the exit. We are not going to the exit. Right, so what needs to be fixed here? Does that make you more rigid? It looks rigid. Yeah. Okay. This was not very happy. Why? Because it needs to have its stress delivered elsewhere. So far, so pretty good. Come on, keep forcing it back. Force it back. Oh, one of you seems to have failed miserably. Oh, and you got the old wheel caught issue there again. Right, so what's my main problem here? Aside from obviously everything. This could stand to be yet more rigid. That's a bit of a problem. You coming out here and then losing so much speed that you can't do that. I don't know exactly why you're losing too much speed. There must be something about the way you come out here. Rigidity, rigidity. Is that gonna even help? I don't know. Yeah, that's a big part where you lose some speed. Taking that angle all wrong. Well, more weight tends to make things more stable. How about this flappy bit here, though? Perhaps not. Ah, I see, you're not even attached to there and there. That would probably help. Not really convinced you're doing much for anything. Yeah, this part here is feeling the burn, that much is for sure. We know how to reinforce those. Too many people hitting their heads, though, from all this flinging about, though. We know how to reinforce you. Actually, what if you just weren't there? Can't have a piece break if it's not there, can we? Ah, you end up coming down too hard. Does the bridge even need to extend out that far? Well, it's just the right angle for this. Maybe I shouldn't use right when talking about angle. It's just the correct angle for this. Not liking it so much now. The convoy is a trickier one. Maybe I could build this from the start to just be a lot more structurally sound, and then just reconfigure the portal rather than building the bridge around that very slight portal hit. There is something to be said for not having this go out so far, though, because the amount it goes out just makes it very hard to keep rigid. Whereas if I do something like this, it should be as solid as it gets. That's pretty good. Not forget, pretty good, that's really good. Now if Helden could just stop messing around with the purple portals. Might even be worth getting rid of these, although I could also reposition them. Let's try and take note of where they land in here. Boing, and out, and out, and right smack bang on that part there. But we'll see, they might just... It's kind of disappointing when they just self-right themselves like that. But that's okay, just one disappointment after another with Helden. God, I love it when you vastly improve a system by simplifying it. I don't, Ion Shix. It feels so unfulfilling. Yeah, Imobi knows. We're removing the soul when we do that. Right, 14, turret alarm. Jinx, we're only an hour and a half into this. Unless these levels really ramp up in difficulty, we will have this done today. I was a little tempted to call it at 15 puzzles and then do the next 15 tomorrow, but... yeah, what the hell. Just keep going. It's mostly because I really just want to play Payday 2 instead. I've been playing quite a lot of Payday 2 in my spare time over the past few days. Rediscovering the game, really. I played it as a weekly one-shot, and I played it for maybe couple dozen hours after that. But now, well, I reset my stats because one of the problems with the weekly one-shot is we did the very last level as the second level, so it kind of screwed with everything story-wise for me. So now I'm just playing it through good and proper, working through the enriching plot. Generally playing on overkill difficulty. Is it called overkill? The one below mayhem but above very hard. That seems about the right one for me. I like to stealth everything, but unfortunately, I don't enjoy carrying 15 bags 200 meters alone at the end of every mission. That's about 7 minutes onto every mission. But then you play online and it's just, there are people who've been playing that game for a decade that are getting it done like that. Nothing ruins a game quite like playing with people that are very good at it. But I digress. How do we even solve this issue? We have 4 switches we have to hit to get out of this place. They're in various places, all protected by shooty bots. So my best guess is we have to hit them from behind. And it's a pretty good guess. But you've got that speed thing. I wonder if we could just, like, ram into you. Engage ramming speed and see what happens.
Dispensing product. Goodbye.
However, imagine a world, if you will, where you're a lot faster. What?
There you are. Resting.
Alternatively, we use that speed to ramp over this. I just don't understand how to read this. Like, what does that even mean when you're dropping down into it? Okay, with that done, I need to destroy other ones. Couldn't I just ram into you incredibly quickly? I think I could.
I don't hate you.
Oops. Convoy's not gonna like this one. But what if I flip you there? I don't understand. How are you meant to read that? Okay, great. Ramming speed works well. So now we're going to Vamoose. Nice to see you streaming, Jake, and your love for Sweden. One of those is true. Probably not the one relating to Sweden, but I am streaming. Is that gonna hold? Right, we're gonna come through here and do what exactly? That's gonna be 2 of the 4 buttons pressed already. Seems pretty good. How do I use you? Where do you need to go? Oh jeez, you gotta go far. Couldn't I make a very elaborate setup? No, you dissolve after a short while, but I could have you destroy this thing. So I have you bounce, go thunk, 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 and then over to here. That seems like it would work pretty well. There's no buttons to have to worry about here. I do need to worry about you a bit though. But we could have our guys pop out here. Let's see, they're gonna ramp through here, go whee! Probably ignore this stuff and just have them come over here, get slammed in this direction, and then out and something. Yeah, that makes sense. But first I need you to destroy all these guys. So how is that going to be? Probably need to have you down a bit. Probably want you at about 45 degrees. I never remember which one's 45. Is that? Is that? Tonk. Destroy. And then just bring you down and cross to there. Yeah, I know. If only there was some kind of reference grid.
go. Just like you see in scaffolding. Crunch, destroy, destroy. And then... this one might not be quite so cushy. That might hold. But it also might not. But maybe we're just making the perfect angle for it. Okay, maybe we're not. Bounces through the acid though, which is kind of cool. Right, well, I need you to stay in place and not move around for me, so how about we do something like that? Kind of good. Oh, come on! That's too far for it to go. It dissolves before it gets to the final point. Okay, we know how to fix this though, right? It's simply a case of bringing this out further. If it's that close, it can surely be done quite simply. Is that going to hold there? Yeah, it does. That's nice. And then... I wonder if it might still work here. No, it's going to fall down earlier. Yeah, you need to be brought out. And out. And out. Is it still going to hold though? Maybe. There we go. Barely makes it, but barely making it is still making it. That means we only have one button left to hit. Question is, how do we hit it? You're going to ramp through here. But I need you to... well, I need to get here somehow, but these blasted things are in the way. I got it. Well, I think I've got it. Just take the high road. The Meehan High Road.
Malfunctioning. There you are.
Get that speed going, and then... oh, wow, there you go. Why did you... no, you didn't make it there. I thought you fizzled out. Okay, that's not an option. That leaves me with very, very few places I can still spit you out at. But this is one of them.
Critical error. There you are. Malfunctioning.
Not quite what I'm looking for, but maybe on the second attempt you can go through. Perhaps the problem is something like that being the wrong way. I don't know why that would be the problem, but I never seem to understand how to use these. Doesn't like going through that now. Hopefully it can still hold. Oh, maybe.
Malfunctioning.
Okay. That doesn't work well at all. But what I could probably do is make another bit of road over here that directs you a little better. Mind you, that doesn't really help much with this. It doesn't really help much at all.
Ah. There you are. I don't need you.
Yeah, no, not when you just crash like that. Okay, running out of ideas here. I don't want to redo my lovely setup for moving these balls around, because I really do like it. But I need to hit that button, or else all is... or cannot.
Malfunctioning. Dispensing critical error.
That's pretty good. That's 3 out of 4. But there's you. Troubling thing is you're coming out facing the direction right. That leaves me with very few places that you can go. Well, not necessarily. I completely missed these little bits here. You could be used. I absolutely could have you pop out of here in a good direction as well. That would not be a good direction, but this would. And if I can get you coming out there and then eventually going out through here, then we're on to a winner. And we can kind of use this existing thing here. Kind of. Doesn't seem to impact that too much. So you're going to come out. I'm not trusting that entirely, so let's have a bit of added structural support. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Smash, destroy, destroy. That might actually work as is. It's just a case of how do we make this not a complete embarrassment. And the answer might just be a very gentle ramp. No, maybe even just a straight line. Just needs to be a very well supported straight line. Very well supported. Oh, we got a nice support point here as well. Shower curtains to the rescue. Right, I can't see any way this could go wrong.
Ah. Malfunctioning.
Pirouetting through the air
Malfunctioning.
like a forklift ballerina. Well, that was just fantastic. Thank God for these bits here. Without that, I would have been in a bad position.
There you are. Malfunctioning.
Come on, keep pirouetting.
Critical error. Malfunctioning.
Done, Helden. Oh, you ledge. There we go. Why is it 4 out of 5? I don't know why he sees the need to ruin me like this. Right, what was the problem there? I don't even know. Maybe a better angle here. I didn't pay attention to how they emerge from here. That's going to be important, I suppose.
Malfunctioning.
No, that changes nothing. So, what we actually need is something a bit further up here, just to somewhat ensure that he clumsily falls in the correct way. How about that? Doesn't really matter how clumsily he goes here, as long as he hits that, it's going to put him in the right direction. Ah.
Critical error.
It's a nice thing about Polybridge, they had the speed up button. That's better. That is so much better. Ultra smooth. So when all is said and done here, I plan on making a compilation video that's just all of the solutions to these levels. And I don't really care about how many views any of my videos get, but this one, I kind of hope it at least rises to the top of the list of what people look for when looking for solution videos. Because the first ones are going to seem sane, and then when they start getting to the later ones, they go, wait, what? I'd get a kick out of that. Right, symmetric freedom. Because people that are around this channel kind of know what to expect, but someone who's just casually playing this game and goes, oh man, I need the solution to puzzle 24 or whatever, and then they punch it into YouTube and go, oh, yeah, video of all solutions, great, let's check these out. I want to see the comments come the final level. Easy million views, just call it all solutions here. Look, add yourself looking no, that's a no-go. Not on the thumbnail. Would you do the same with Polybridge? I suppose I would have if I'd had that idea back then, but it's been so long since I've played Polybridge. Also, I don't have all the solutions in Polybridge. There were some levels that defeated me. So this one is called Symmetric Freedom, and I need to do what exactly? Oh, does it put out one or two of these? Just one, okay. They've gotten clever with the emancipation grills and the laser fields. In some of the earlier levels, I would like suspend a bit of road like that and have it drop down on turrets. Not here. Maybe this was developed later. Right. Looks like I need to press two buttons, this one and this one. However, to hit this button, we need to hit that button. Man, there's a lot of this. You're gonna come out and hit that button, right? No, you need to be pressed in order to make that thing come out. So I'm guessing the first thing we need to do is... Alright, we have portals, don't we? My initial thought was just a bridge over here, but why would we do such a thing when we have portals? So probably that's the first thing coming out here. Does that even work? No. No, we can't have it on there for some reason. Still though, I can't have it drive straight into a... Thinking about it. Drive over here, hit that button, ramp over here, hit that button, enter portal here, come out, hit that, hit portal, come out here. What would be the problem in that? I don't see a problem, so let's just do it and see where it lands us up at. Yeah, this is how they should be building bleeding bridges. Just use the power of friction over here. Probably won't be enough, but fortunately we don't need to care too much about that because we have other tools at our disposal. We do indeed have other tools at our disposal. Righto. Where did my portal go? Maybe I didn't have another end for it to come out at. So you come out here, and then we're just going to have you ramp over this. Easy, Ozzy. Is that gonna hold? Not really, but that's just because you were missing. You just have to have the weight of the world on your shoulders. And then we're going to have another similar thing happening here. You're gonna hit that. I love how confidently the forklift pops out of the tube only to meet that abomination of a brick. Come now. If there's something wrong with my bridge, I'm sure it'll become self-evident. Right, you'll probably come out of here quite easily. Yeah, I reckon we could actually just have you out like so. And rather than that, we'll just have you suspended. Is that going to hold? Yes and no, but mostly no. But we can just stop you from going around like that. Must be something wrong with the ropes. Right, if that's the case, I can hold you like so. Yikes, it doesn't like that, does it? Right. Some added support for you. You really want some support, don't you? I just can't seem to offer it to you. You're gonna ramp through that, hit there, and then I just need you up to here. Part of me just wants to do it with a really steep bridge, but I don't think Heldon can manage that incline, so we will have to think with portals. That's easily done. Just have you here, and then easily making your way towards the end. That's probably not helping in any meaningful way. How do we keep you where you are? With shower curtains. Nice, cheap, effective shower curtains. Dispersing all that weight with no problem. So you go through here, and then we just get you a nice little bridge here. Does the road have more friction, or is it the same? More friction than what? That kind of looks like it works. I'm a little worried about you, so let's add a bit of added support. Oh god, that's not really support, but okay. Alright, how you like that? Now this will release the... Oh, it's going to miss that button, isn't it? No, it won't. The button comes down, laser grid is destroyed, the bridge is destroying the forklift. But that's okay, that just tells us that you need to come down a wee bit to become more accommodating. Much better. Okay. Oh, 100%. This bridge wasn't even needed. It's okay though. Send them all in. What incredibly good bridges I've got here. They're not even giving slightly. Just outright holding. I mean, yeah, I can see one of those shower curtains is almost catching fire, but it is holding. At the 11th hour. Okay, so you just need slightly more support. I don't even know what gave there. But easily solved, because I just need to do something like that. Yeah. That way you're going to catch some of the flak that would normally be being applied to that bit of rope. I don't think it does, says Darth there. What is it like to be so wrong? I obviously wouldn't know. Come on, Heldon, don't let me down here again. Right yourself, right yourself. Good. Good, good. Now go. Oh my. That is not on me. That is definitely a bug in the game where the wheels get detached and no longer work. Right, we can probably solve that by just having a little lip here. And the wheels just like to get stuck on geometry at times. That means we get to watch my amazing solution once again. I've had a few requests to do a long play or a weekly one-shot of... Is it called The Incredible Machine or Incredible Machines? Something like that. But I just look at this game and it just looks like old ass. It's hard to summon the willpower to play something that just looks that old and bad. You got your wheel stuck, didn't you? Well, you got it unstuck because we had it lip there. Excellent. Do we have people in chat that have experience with that game? I feel like you need a heavy shot glass of nostalgia to stomach that one. Crazy Machines? No, I'm pretty sure it was Incredible Machine. I'm sure it had the word incredible in it. Right, Blessing and Curse. Only 3. I assume it sends out one at a time. Immediate destruction of forklift. So we probably, since we can't build any bridge here, probably have to have you drop instantly through a portal. But to where? Can I put portals on this? Yeah, I can. Okay, so I can do that. That pushes that button for whatever reason. Yeah, I was able to do that. What do I even need to do to succeed? There are 2 buttons that need to be pressed. You need to be permanently pressed. There must be a block here. There's a block there. But it would get emancipated, so I need to get you into there. So, however you cut it, this thing needs to come out here and do something here. I don't know, is that even going to do it? Have faith. Ah, well, it would have worked if that thing was able to carry its charge for a bit longer. Of that, I'm sure. Okay, how do I get you up there then? Wouldn't be something as simple as that, because you would come out wrong. Needs to get there, but how? Maybe I could just simply have it come out here. Hit that, that, and that. Ah, simple, correct, and boring. Right. That enables that, which I assume turned it off, not on. I think with a good angle we could have you flip over here, but what good angle? Maybe I could have you come down through here. I'm going to have to move you along a bit. And then have you come out like so. Other way round though. Also, it's still too high. Even if I did flip it around. What if I flip it around and have it kind of catch on the edge there? No. He's thinking. Well, that one obviously can't be there. What could I do with you? Extra speed is the opposite of what I'm looking for. Maybe what I could have you do is kind of drop out of here. That won't be quite as speedy, I don't think. And maybe you'll also have more of an angle to come out of that at. Yeah, that seems highly logical. Look at its spiritual successor, Contraption Maker. It's at least from the 2010s. Hadn't heard of that. The thing is, my desire for building such things is going to be satiated by this for quite some time, I dare to say. Alright, so that gets all of that done. It just takes a while. That's okay though, because it looks like my forklifts have to go and push other buttons. Where are they even going to be going? Right, they'll be coming out of here. It'll be safe. They'll hit that and that. From there, they probably just want to come out here and out here. It'll be safe to do so. They'll knock down that, hit that, and then wouldn't they just safely come out here? I don't know if that'll work. Guess we'll soon find out. This door is now closed. That seems like a problem. What closed that door? Coming through here. You're saying I don't want to go through there? Instead, come through here? This thing's still there, though. So where else would you go? Alternative thought is to, yes, still do that. But since you're closing that door, we're going to have you come here and here. Then you're going to hit that, which will disable that, allowing us to then come through here. But this door is still closed. That's still a problem. So we don't want to hit both of those. We just want to hit one of them. So do we? Then we're going to get shot at. We don't want to get shot at. Come through here, hit that. I need to hit that. Ooh. Oh, I don't know. To open up this door, we need that and that hit. I need to approach from here, but I need this disabled by hitting that. But I'd need that door down. Oh my goodness. Got me a little bit stumped. I wonder if I need to have you destroyed. first. No, that wouldn't make any sense because then I couldn't use this for driving trucks. So I was thinking about shooting this through here, then say out through here, destroy that, and then come out here. But then I have very limited space for bringing my trucks through. Not impossible, mind you. Just a little improbable. Could I place a portal on here? What if I got a lot of speed and just ram-rated you? Still need that disabled by hitting that button. I feel like I'm not using a lot of the stuff around here. Could get a fair bit of speed coming out here, but even if I did ram that thing, this bit would be in the way. This is the one that should be called Catch 22. I remember this thing gets disabled and I'm not really using it. Maybe I should be thinking more about that. That might work. If you come out through here, you're only going to hit one of those buttons. This will still be open. Oh, maybe that's a problem. I doubt you can go up here without getting shot to shreds. Especially since you'll be slowed down with the incline. Let's just see what happens here. Well, for one, you're not missing that button. Oh, wait, what's happening there? Ah. It kind of opens and closes. Interesting. That we can use. So they're on-off switches. Again, that we can use. So you're going to come through here and close that. Meaning that we can safely disable that power grid thing. Then you can come out of here. And then that'll open it. And then you'll be able to come out. This will be disabled. You're going to hit that. You're going to come out of here. Probably land onto that in some way. And then come up to victory. Maybe it's my brain problems, but I really feel like some of these things aren't displayed particularly clearly. But then I say something like that and that just sounds like mad 'cause bad, so I'll just keep it to myself. Make ourselves a half-decent bridge. Is that gonna hold? Of course it's gonna hold. Now let's see this in action. Alright, that was not the plan. You weren't meant to hit both the buttons, but you did. And that still bounces you. Perhaps you just need to be brought closer to the ground on both points. And maybe same for you, because something is not working out for me there. Probably just the way you unceremoniously fall through it. Okay, bit of a struggle, but I think we've got it. If the convoy is tight, though, that little rollabout there is going to be a problem. That's a big if, though. I'm sure we'll be fine.
Critical error.
Easy. Oh, I didn't even need the bridge part there. And if we didn't need it, we're not gonna have it. Gotta think about the budget, you know. Send in the convoy. It's not a particularly tight convoy. I don't think this is going to be a problem. Oh, it's tight, but it's not a problem.
Dispensing product.
Ooh.
Hibernating. I don't hate you.
Wonder how many forklifts out there have bullet holes in them. Ah. Necessary was always going to be a relative term. Luckily,
There you are.
educational game, teaching people not to hang on to forklifts in an unsafe way. Expertly done. By me, of course. I wonder if these portals have a cost. No, portals are free. Sweet. Right, 1 cube, 2 buttons. It's almost like the name is a hint. Button, button. Well, there are 3 buttons. This one needs to be held down permanently, though. Five of you. Just one coming out initially. You slide that. Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4 buttons. Will the lies ever stop? Looks like you fan that part out, as if to say this part can just slide down. Now, the cube gets redeployed whenever it fizzles out, so if I had to guess, and I do, we're actually going to use the acid bath for it. Can't fix you here. Wait, how do you fall down then? Unceremoniously. So I probably need to use the truck to bring one of these out first. Call it a truck, but it's a forklift. That one fans that one out, that one fans this one out. That one opens you, but you turn that one off and you turn... Hang on, does this work for that laser grid or what? Maybe that laser grid cannot be turned off. Alright, well, first things first, let's get that truck out and doing something. I think truck could come out and hit that. I also want a portal over here that will let the cube fall back down, because the truck's going to hit that. Wait, no, this one fans that one out in that direction. If that's the case, then I want you doing that one first. It's going to fan that out so the cube hits that button, falls through, and then hits that button. Because you're going to come through here, la la la. I wonder if you're going to fall ceremoniously enough to hit that thing. No, you're probably going to eat acid. Definitely eating acid. But what if you didn't? If you slam into that, you're going to tumble down and hit that button as well. And then we're going to have you come out of there. And then from there, you're going to ride through, and everything should be pressed and ready for you, so you just need to go out to the exit, right? So, there you go. Then you slide through, and you're going to keep sliding through for a while until we hit this button, which sends you over to there, opens that up, and then out we go to victory. Now, actually having this thing hold might be a slight challenge, but only a slight challenge. There's no way that thing's going to hold, it's going to want to move around, so using the power of friction, we're going to stop that. There we go. It's not liking the pressure, but who does? There are 30 levels where you place the portals additionally, Catilars. And I'm gonna beat them. Oh, they're gonna beat me. Okay. What was the problem here? Well, claiming there's a problem is a bit of an exaggeration. You gave way because you were too weak. And we know how to strengthen you. I feel like this is just adding weight, not in a productive way. So there we go. Really love the timing on hitting that thing out. Easy. Now, whether or not the convoy finds that easy... Well, it's quite spaced out, but unfortunately, this bit of ramming here is going to change a lot for us, not least of all hitting that button. Oh, the button doesn't get hit at all. Well, that's very sad. I like this thing working. In fact, I still want it to work. How could it work better? If it was easier for you to overcome on your own, it would be a different story. Oh, crumbs, that's too fast. That's better. Oh, but it just barely doesn't hit that thing. Okay, as tiny as it can be. Little more than a speed bump. Bunk! Oh, but the way it persists out here actually makes you flip over it. So, we're actually not going to have that there. We're going to have it here. No, no, not that. Not that either. Come on, come on. Try that. Although it might not slow it down enough. Ah. So close, but I can't have you attached to there. Right, I have an idea. With this, you will drop down, but not be attached. Oh. Okay, different idea entirely. Perfect. Now we just need this to be ultra stable so it can handle cars just ramming into it. Which probably necessitates an entire rebuilding, because let's have a look at the angle at which they approach it. Ignoring you. You... Actually, why do we even... Oh, right, yes. You need a way across here as well, don't you? But we could make it a lot more gentle, couldn't we? It's not like we need finesse feet coming out of the other end. So why don't we have something like this? Of course, this is on its own never going to hold, but what if it did? Oh, what a winner! What an absolute chicken dinner. Okay, great. Now this thing was obviously never going to hold, so we just need to build it bigger and better than ever before. Maybe actually just building something half decent from the start would be a better idea. But how? It's gonna need to handle trucks absolutely ramming their way into it, but really I think all it needs to truly be isn't a whole lot more than that, although it still probably needs something up here to stop it from hooking over to that side. Yeah, good old seesaw. Something similar for you there, perhaps? No, that just adds very much unneeded weight. Also, that's not rigid. This thing's feeling a lot of burn. So let's just try to offset some of that. Okay, it doesn't like it, but one Helden makes it through. What do we do about you? What actually gave way here? I think something like you did. Might be better if we just do that. I think that is slightly stronger than Shower Curtain. Oh, that holds pretty well. Pretty well. Oh. Yeah, that's a lot of beans for this thing to sustain. Maybe I could reshape it so that it can take the incoming forklifts a little better. Yeah, because look, it's just slamming in like that. Slam, slam, slam. Right, how about we have it so that you are much higher up. And then we just kind of have some easing here. Possibly. Not sure I could change the ingress angle. Oh, I probably could. Actually, that looks pretty good. Ooh. Bit jelly-like, but the bridge holds nicely. Starting to wonder if some of that was very superfluous, but it doesn't matter. We made it. Onwards to the next level. 17, right? 18. It's in the bounce. I've never been big on using the bounce. Not a whole lot, you just ram right into that wall. All in the bounce, you say? Probably need to have some hardcore bounce, like coming out of here. And then maybe down here, like that. Bounce completely over you, although we don't even need to worry about that, because we can just destroy you. Comes in, goes down, bounces insanely high. Ah, but there's something going on here. There are buttons that need to be pressed. Well, let's just get some nice bouncing going first, shall we? Still have no idea how to read that.
Ah. Malfunctioning.
Hearing that over and over again is gonna get real old, though. Oof, okay. Huh, here I thought you'd be fine for that. Alright, well, ignoring all that bouncing, we know we need to hit these... Huh. Need to do something with you. Why even have you bounce? Why not just have you do something like that?
I don't hate you.
Ah, because you do that, right? But what if we just reverse you?
Ah.
It's alright, it might get there in the end. Nice bit of rejection. No.
I
But
don't hate you.
it might miraculously work if I just move you around a little bit.
Malfunctioning.
Believe. Something here's gotta work. Come on, monkeys and typewriters. Ah.
Critical error.
That was almost it, for no good reason. What can we do about you, though?
I don't hate you.
It's okay, just keep rolling the dice. Something will work. With the bouncing on this thing. Perhaps not working as intended, but definitely working as designed.
Critical error.
I feel like what they're actually doing is a bit of a critique on my designs here. See, that would actually be pretty good if you were a bit higher. If this doesn't work, I'm actually just going to do the same thing, but have you higher up. As high as you can go, in fact.
Malfunctioning. Ah.
This is even trying to do. Oh, yeah. I'm sure some people were doubting that approach, but it works. Now we just need to hit this button and we're good. Hey, could I not have had you come out and hit this button for me? Oh, maybe I have to. Because if a truck comes in here, I can't have it come out unless I... Ah, damn. That was so great, but I can't have it. I'll just go and store you over there for now. Right, so I need to do something weird and wacky with you. Where you come over here, you probably then slide down out there and do something groovy over here. And
Malfunctioning. Ah.
I'm sick of hearing that, so away you go. Too high. Right, that's quite good. We're going to catch you and slide you down here. Well, sliding isn't going to do it. Well, maybe it will. Easy does it. Oh, that's a good angle. Very good angle, even. And then we just need you to fall back down here. Through a port. Ah. Okay. You're not going to have enough energy to get anywhere I need you to be unless we do the big bounce. Which means I need to catch you around there. I don't like the sound of that either. That doesn't sound right at all. Wait a second. No, wait a little more than a second. I thought I could melt you and then have you redeployed, but that's not going to help because it's just going to go through the same thing again. We sure we can't do much bouncing here? Boing. The tricky thing is I can't really boing you back that much now, can I? Even if I had you with a brick wall set up here, you're probably just going to lose all your momentum. Plunk. Yeah, and then... how do I bring you back? Because I need you to hold this down. The alternative is that I do... Right. I've got it. I have got it. I was wrong from the very start. Let's hope this thing still works.
I don't hate you.
This brilliant solution of mine is still as brilliant as it seemed to begin. Oh. Was that what worked?
Critical error.
You can undo, but you can't redo. I don't know if this was a winner or not. Ah, no, that was perfect. This actually will be done with a truck because I just need to bounce it back the other way. So it's going to be forced through here, facing this direction. And it goes and then drives through. Question is how to bounce it through like that. Because I don't have any wall-mounted bouncy stuff, do I? No. Perhaps I need to do something with you. Where do you go?
Malfunctioning.
You have got to go. I'm sure those voices are endearing to some people, but they get real old real fast. Boing. That's not boingy enough though, and there's nothing to bring it back through here. When you come out here, do you just go straight down? What if you came out through here and then you somehow slightly bounced back towards that?
Target acquired. Hibernating.
Ah. Perhaps it's not all in the bounce at all. Despite what the name might say. Right, how do you like that then?
There you are. Goodbye.
Now that isn't facing the way I want it to. Does that mean I can switch you around and have you come out the other way? I hope so.
Dispensing product.
Yes, it
Yes.
does. Okay, now assuming my brilliant bridge held considerably better, that would work. However, I need you to be a lot further up. And yeah, I need this bridge to be solid as a rock. And I think it's going to struggle with that. Okay, down you come.
Acquired. Hibernating.
Bridge tries, the bridge fails. Needs a bit more staying power here.
Dispensing product. Goodbye.
Kind of good. Facing the right direction. Hitting the button. Okay. I really hope that the convoy is spaced out enormously for this. And then once you're done with that, I just need you to drive through and just generally get out of here. Seems simple enough. Is that going to hold? I see no reason why it can't. Might be a slight problem with the vast delay waiting for the bouncy
There
box,
you
though.
are. Hibernating.
Don't worry about that. This door will open up shortly, and then you'll be good to go. See, this is the kind of thing that I want on the all solutions video. Somebody watching this trying to figure out how do I recreate that? Where do I even begin? Of course it needs to work with convoy. Ah, that's a tight convoy.
Target acquired. There you are.
Bridge needs to hold. Bridge does hold. Heldens need to self-right. Heldens do not self-right. They're not even budging there. Right, I strongly suspect that means I need a tighter incline here. That's overall tighter. But I think it's going to have some significant difficulties holding together. I think the further you bring those out, the stronger your bridge becomes, though. I don't truly understand how all the forces work.
Dispensing product. There you are.
Kind of good, kind of good. Holding, righting, perfect. Well, except for the double-mounted Heldens, but maybe that'll fix itself. Hold! I think that'll right itself, he's trying to. Don't worry, at this rate we will be getting ourselves some new Heldens. Alright, get enough force. And through it goes. And through they all go. Oh, that was magnificent. Damn right, it was excellent. Bring on 19. I need some real challenge here today. Frequent flyer miles. Yes. 12. Okay, a real convoy. Sweet. Do you dispense 1 or 2 at the start? Just 1. Always worth checking. 2 turrets covering a reasonable amount of the area. Interestingly enough, we can build stuff here off the get-go, so I might want someone ramming through there. To exit, we need to hit 3 buttons. 1, 2, 3. Emancipation grill's set up so that I can't just obliterate these guys. How unfortunate. But maybe I can just crash into them. I think with a good angle coming out through here, I can get myself up just enough to come crashing down right on them, and then I have a lot of freedom. I believe in that, so let's start with that. Alright, how do you approach?
Dispensing product.
Not well enough. Do you need a lower angle or a higher angle? I think you need more speed is your biggest problem. Oh, a much bigger angle would be needed for that. I might not be able to deliver that. Really talking something like that, and that approach won't come easy. Oh yeah, especially not if I don't support it in any way.
There you are.
Yeah, not happy.
Hibernating.
I wanted that to work, it didn't work. I'll admit defeat for now. I'll try to come up with a new solution. So... where should one even start here, actually? Ah, perhaps you could be of use. Companion cube. Companion cube could probably blast it out here and destroy them both. Yes, I don't see why not. It's a simple case of just sliding it down to here. Probably as quickly as possible, so let's get a decent incline on it. More decent. That's probably not going to have any forces applied to it, but... Well, that almost works. Could we have that go from almost to completely? Well, that's definitely not going to do anything.
Malfunctioning.
Right, and all evidence is cleaned away. Very nice. So, with that working well, the question is, what can you do for us? And since this bridge destroys itself, that cube isn't going to come and keep causing us problems. Although, that might be a problem itself. Maybe I want it to cause problems. Well, doesn't matter. Out you come, and let's see what you can do.
Malfunctioning.
Okay, so I can't have you start out there. Too much of a liability. What about out here?
I don't hate you.
Doesn't accomplish much. How about we... Well, no, it hits that button. That itself is accomplishing much. It comes down through here, and then we can have you come out and get that button for us, hopefully. Hopefully you don't just get stuck on each other. And then with that, you are the last button that I need hit. And then we just need to calmly and carefully make our way to the exit. Which we can do... Well, you get us out to the exit, don't you? So actually, I just want a bridge that takes us up here. Now, supporting this bridge might seem tricky, but I think I have a solution. I'm just going to build some damn good scaffolding to hold this in place. You are going to be held like so. And then the scaffolding will help support every part of it. And then you should just be blasted to the... Ah, man, that looks great.
Now critical error.
I hope that you didn't succeed in that because of the collision. Good, you missed that. Up you come on my brilliant bridge. And straight to the exit you go. Wow, that was flawless. If there's a flaw, I can't see it, so let's brute force find it.
Malfunctioning.
Okay, it doesn't even hit the forklift, it hits the guy on the forklift. The distinction is vital. I know. It can feel a bit intimidating when you see someone else just be so good at a game, but I can't help it. It's in the blood. Is this the actual solution? It works, Peon, so it is the actual solution. Looks far too elegant. There's a lot of set pieces that I don't think I'm using here, but that's fine. Got it done cheaply, safely, quickly, and most importantly, done. I believe they can't help it part. Some people say the Germans don't understand humor. Right, choices, number 20. We get this done, we'll only have 1/3 of them left to go. Right. I don't think so, Marvin. They're getting longer and longer. I might actually call it after 20, finish it off tomorrow, and then there'll be no ambiguity about when the long play vote is. Which sucks for people here that are probably only here for the long play vote. Well, too bad. Nothing at all to do with Payday 2 calling to me. Right. I have 3 buttons to hit here. You, and you. Why shouldn't we understand humor? Look at what we sent the ESC every year. I don't know what the European Space Coalition? I don't know. Not big in my anagrams. Right. Well, this seems not helpful. You're blocking my way. And I can't actually build anything to... Oh, Eurovision. Okay, I'm not familiar with Eurovision at all. It's a song contest where lots of countries send in people to sing. That's about all I know. It's probably all there is to know. A little baffling. Not the Eurovision, the significance of this second piece here. Why do you even exist? Probably so that I can use portals. I just had a thought. Like an idea with pictures. Right, I see it now. I see it all now. You're not meant to be there. You are meant to come out and hit something for me. I don't know what though. But if you came out here at a weird angle, you might be able to stop your friend. What's this level called again? Oh right, no, the zappy thing would destroy you. However, imagine a world in which you just... Oh, wrong one to move over. No, it wasn't. Imagine a world in which you destroy your own friend. Also, the red stuff doesn't zap that. Okay, so that cleans that out nicely. Not nicely enough, but we can make it nicer. There we go. So now the red things won't get in the way for very long. Now what do my friends do? Don't know, but I want this button pushed down permanently. You can take care of that. Now, assuming that I hit this, we're good. You are this. You only need to be hit once. How does that work out for you? Oh, you're too strong. You're like me. But you can be redirected. I simply need to bring your energy down a bit. This might not be easy, but nobody said it would be. Figuring out what angle to have you hit at is not going to be nice, but let's just try that. Oh well. Right. You need to come down a bit then, so that it actually hits. Brilliance! Sheer unadult... Oh, bollocks. In that case, we'll have you come out like so. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Oh, you have to hit that real fast or else it's all Pete Tong, as we say. Alternative approach. Let's see which one's faster, because I might be able to use one of these flying ones instead. No, you definitely come out of there faster. Ah, but you still self-right. So that is okay.
There you are.
That is less okay.
Hibernating.
However, this can also be solved just by making a really good bridge. We can't do that, so we'll have to make do with making a standard affair of a bridge, complete with half-decent scaffolding. I feel like I built so much more scaffolding in this game than I ever did in Polybridge 2, and I'm wondering Is that because I have grown as a bridge maker? Or are the games just set up a little differently? Wait, I never hit this button. Does it need it? Probably not. Right. Ups a daisy, ups a daisy. And then we can just support you like that, although you already have upper support. I don't think this is all that needed. Help them out as well. Hell, help everybody out. My crappy bridge will hold, except it needs a bit more of a lip here. Why did something change? Oh. Dear. This is okay though, because we just need to make a different lip of the bridge right here. It's gonna be a little tough holding this. It's a lot of downward pressure to apply. But if anyone can do it, you can do it. Thread the needle. That's tight, but we make it. We just get rid of one of our Klingon Heldens. It holds. It continues to hold, just not quite well enough. So we just need a little bit more lipping out here. And we're all potentially good. The sagging. Clear. What is the significance of this button, though? Is it there to specifically not be pressed? Uh-oh. Oh, I see now. All the buttons need to be pressed. That includes you and you. It's 3 buttons to disable this. Ah. Well now. I didn't agree to that. Right. Could potentially hit one of you like that. Doesn't look like the way I placed that. Probably went around the wrong way. Now, how do I get the other one? Where is the other one? You're the other one. What if we had portals like so? Oh, I thought one of them might make it across. Also, you didn't hit that. Why didn't you hit that? I don't like the stinging rejection that you get there, but I can help you with that. I doubt I could bring you over any more. No, I cannot. Right. You come along, one of you falls in. I was kind of hoping the other one could lip its way over onto here, but instead it just does the worst thing it could do. Wait, why did you come back out through the...
There you are. Hibernating.
Well, that's not what I need at all. I'm not even following what's happening here. You should be coming out of the green one, right? Out of the green. Oh, wow, you do some kind of weird stunt flip there. But it is really cool. Which tells me that maybe there's a world in which this could work even better. Kind of cool, but it's not exactly what I need.
Goodbye.
For one, you're not actually hitting down on that the way that I need you to, but if we reverse that. Then you do kind of hit it, and the other one goes spin to win.
There you are.
And then all we need... What if you weren't here? How do things move? Because I like to imagine there's a world where I could bring you down into another portal. Maybe not even there, but maybe slide you over into portal here. Depends on the flinging. Wait, is that a red? But yeah, it is a red barrier thing. Could still work though. Believe. Believe in the rigidity. Wait, what? Ah, that doesn't work at all. Ooh, that's no good. And you're too small. And the angle for that isn't good enough. Alright, forget this part then. Let's just see how things move around. Oh yeah, this is going to have 8 cars that need to go in a row. That's why it's very important for us to destroy the... Hello? Yeah, hell yeah, that works. Okay, I just need to sort out the way it comes into here a bit better. Right, it goes, it just needs a bit of a helping lip here. And then it's going to fall out the red and go and hit that for me. The area that we have to work with for this helping lip is minuscule. But that's okay. Minuscule is all we need. Hell, that might even work. Okay, great. I think we just need to reverse you. Brilliance. They're all hit. We're good to go.
Target acquired.
A few
Resting.
bullet holes in the forklift just for street cred. Excellent. Send in the convoy. Gah! Bollocks! They're a lot faster than I'd imagined. Wow, none survived. But don't worry, we have a solution to this. Well, that doesn't fit there. Well now. Well now. How do we solve this issue? That is so fast. And even when we get rid of you, that collision ruins everything else. could have had 2 survivors. How did 2 of them end up in there? Well, at least that finally gets rid of you. Right, I need to buy a very large way to lay my forklifts coming here. Dampeners won't work because they would just pile up here. Although I do hate to say something like dampeners won't work. What if... we had them come along like so, into here, and then back out through here. They'd need a little initial lip to get them over this part. But I see a world in which this could work. Are you able to drive over that safely? Safely might be pushing it. Alright, have you brought back a bit and just lip over that a lot better? That's quite good. I think I'd just rather have you be a bit more gentle on that though. Don't know why you're collapsing. Yeah, of course, okay. Do you get destroyed? I don't think you do. Which means I can't just trivially drive through here, can I? You can get shot to shreds. Even going to be able to fit what I want here, because what I'm thinking of is something like that, where they end up driving back down through the bottom. It's only going to work if this doesn't kill you, and even then that's kind of stretching. But it does seem feasible, doesn't it? Let's just see if they get shot to shreds. Actually, the second one that approaches... Oh, that seems completely doable. Okay, great. No, road does not protect you from fire. The bullets go through the grating. Good thinking, Marvin, though. That's the kind of thinking we need in aperture science. Also, we need stronger support, apparently. This stops me from building much that can help us here. You seem too heavy at times. Oh, it's not gonna like that. How do we strengthen you? Can I also help you with that? That actually does help, much to my surprise. Remember, this is just to buy us some time. I can't believe that I have reversed my direction, so you can't actually get through this. However, we just need to find a cool way to reverse ourselves. Ah, that little lip that you catch there ruins a lot of my ideas.
acquired. Goodbye.
Nope, I have an idea. As you come down here, perhaps I could take you into something here that will right your direction. This road network, this thing, whatever you want to call it, needs to work better. And I think I know exactly how. You're going to offset some of the pressure here. Not sure if that's going to be sufficient. Or even help in any significant way, because this thing is feeling the burn.
Hibernating.
Well, actually, it works very well. Now,
Goodbye.
that is a bit of a problem, but I feel like it's a problem we can work with. It's just a goram mess up there, though. Do you accept that in any way? No. You're not lipping on this, are you?
There you are. Resting. Target acquired. Goodbye.
Are they? I don't think
There
they
you
are.
Hibernating.
Oh, they're flying through that without really taking any hits. Okay. Tell you what, though, I just don't generally like how it is here, though, so I'm actually just going to move the whole thing back. Actually, why move it back when I could just shorten the whole thing? 1, 2. 1, 2. Should be the same angle, just move down a bit. Now, what to do about these guys? I can't build here because of the Emancipation Grill. Aha, of course. It's so simple.
Target acquired. Resting.
Wait, no, it's really not simple. Also, how did one of them blow up now?
Resting.
Yeah, because I need them going in this direction. I need to flip them once they get up to there. Happy sub day, says Andre. He'll be happy once this is done, but it will get done. I have a bit of confidence in this. Yeah, it's kind of making me wonder, why do I even want them to be going up and over here? Since they already get over here, why not just gob them out? Like, no, I don't know. Let's grab you. Why not just do something like that? Getting too obsessed with carrying them over there since it's not even necessary. Ah, but buying time is necessary.
Target acquired. Goodbye.
Also, why is this not fully working anymore? You get hit there, you hit that button, you come through there, you get through.
Dispensing product.
What has not been hit here?
There you are.
What happened to this bit getting hit? It used to get hit, did it not? I was so certain you used to get hit. I still am certain you used to get hit. And now you are not. Oh god, what's affecting that? That box spinning off the green portal used to jump across instead of flipping back. Certainly did. What can be done about you? I still need this thing hit after all. That was the whole point about you coming in here. Right, well, regrettably then, I'm going to have to move stuff here until it works again. Ah, it worked so well! I guess the whole idea of every force interacts with every other force is coming into its own. Still, though, what I could reasonably do is simply not have that really cool... Oh, but it was so cool! Can I undo everything I've just built here and have it back how it used to be? I think I had none of this. Was that it? That was it. That is flush. Now, without touching any of that, I reckon we actually just go through here and then kind of just gob out. Well, actually, gobbing out there might lose us some vital time, but maybe come out there, then there? Something like that. Some kind of time-wasting shenanigans that's not just lots and lots of dampeners. Much as I love my dampeners. Let's try to have original solutions, okay? That should work just fine. This probably won't work just fine, but that's okay, I can give it some added support. Right, ignoring all that falling apart, does everything else still spin to win as we want it to here? No, for some reason you're not going through this the same way, are you? What a delicate game. You're hitting there, but you're not hitting this thing anymore. If I change you, you're almost certainly not going to go the way I want you to anymore, are you? No, it's pretty cool how you still reach over there, but I don't want to legitimately get this thing. I liked my old solution. I feel like the original solution depends on some sort of glitch that breaks by some weird physics depending on the weight of the map. Seems believable, Marvin. I want it to work because it was so cool. Maybe if I just keep building, it'll somehow right itself. Now it's too slow. Well, is it too slow if it comes out this way? I don't know. How does the convoy feel? Oh wow, it's not going to feel very well if this thing doesn't work at all. Also, you're probably going to sag a bit, so let's have you up a bit, like so. Oh, hey, are we back in business? We are somewhat back in business. Okay, great. Send in the convoy.
Target acquired. Hibernating.
Right, that almost works. This needs to not break somehow. Yes, somehow. But we know how to do that. I think. Just set up a good bit of scaffolding, and the scaffolding can add some weighted support for you. Even that, even that. This thing probably still collapses, but that's a final thing to fix.
There you are. Goodbye.
Excellent. Now, I feel like I just still need a bit more delaying tactics. Or just a smoother transition. No, it needs to be delayed a bit better. Ah, how about we actually send you out from here? This is an oldie, right? We don't really need that like that. And then you just need to be very powerful at holding this thing down. Might still be a bit too fast, but let's see how it holds up.
Dispensing product. There you are.
That is so nearly good. It still needs to be a bit slower coming out here because this thing oh, slower you say. Should eventually break through that, but until it does it should hold. And this needs to not completely collapse. Oh god, it's feeling the burn from the get-go. I feel for this thing. Maybe you're the one that needs a bit of added support here. Good God. Such things help, right? Yeah, get distributed. Oh God, that's not going to hold, is it? Ah, but perhaps it could if we considered help from our little friend. No, this thing gets in the way. Alright, how about we make better scaffolding over here? That's not a happy piece of road.
Dispensing product.
Far from happy. What if it was 2 pieces of road? Whenever you're unhappy, you should always share it. Well, it's no longer the road that's the least happy thing in the world. You're getting compressed. Maybe it's not too big of a problem for you.
Target acquired. There
It's just
you
getting
are.
pushed down more and more.
Dispensing product.
Okay, how about instead of that, we just do something like that? Oh, then it's not rigid. Some shower curtains from the anchor points far left of the scaffolding would do a lot. You think the scaffolding is giving way? Well, let's also keep this thing rigid. Oh, not too shabby. See if this thing holds.
There
Still
you
sinking
are.
down a little bit, but not as much as
Dispensing
before.
product.
The dampener did its job. Sadly, the rest of the bridge did not. But we got half of them through, so we just need this whole thing to be more structurally sound, and thankfully, we know how to do that, because we are excellent scaffolders. Okay, that might not be enough, but maybe it will be.
There you are. Target acquired.
Excuse me.
Dispensing product. There you are.
Something no longer works. Did you not do your jump back again?
Dispensing product.
Yeah, no you didn't. Okay,
Dispensing product.
That amazing scaffolding I built broke it all, didn't it?
Target acquired. Dispensing product. Target acquired.
We can,
There
however,
you are.
quickly see the part that breaks down you fail to hold. So if I somehow strengthened you or kept the pressure off of you, it might be a whole lot better. Don't know how though. Is that going to help? What if we have something like that to dispense it? Dispense it? Disperse it. Initially looks promising. Do you still fling?
Dispensing product.
Yes, you do.
Acquired. There you are.
Ellie!
Goodbye.
That's brilliant. That is so brilliant. Oh, I love this solution. And it's so elegant as well. I think it's even better than number 60 in the main game. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to save the final 10 for final session tomorrow. We'll get it done, and then we'll know ahead of time that that will definitely be when we have our vote on the next long play. No ambiguity there. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense to me. The game's been great. Maybe I just want to keep pushing it out because I do enjoy playing this, but sadly, 10 more of these and they're gone. Ooh, I do get my promotion though, right? We haven't seen any of these, have we? Yeah, these things from Portal. I forget what they're even called or if they even have names, but the platforms that go along the lasers. Thanks to your effort, the delivery fleet is so busy. Some have begun to perish from overwork, creating often theorized but never before seen condolence letter feedback loop. This means you aren't just succeeding at these tests, you're actually advancing science faster than we can keep up. In an effort to slow you down, here's a virtually impossible final test. With potential to either solve science forever or kill you trying, good luck. And then that'll be the next and final 10. Okay, sweet. We're going to have that tomorrow and not too long from now. In fact, in a couple of hours we're going to have a dictator game called The Dwarves. Looks terrible, and it looks ill-conceived for a 2-hour slot, but that was for Bane to choose. In any case, until I'm back with that, and with more tomorrow, it's a cheers and a cheerio.